gentlemen, now moving on to the next fight, making his way to the cage from the blue corner. Please welcome Mr. Attah Ullah.
Ladies and gentlemen, on your screen right now, representing Team Shaheen all the way from Peshawar, is Attah Ullah with a record of 8-3. He's making his way into the cage right now for IFT Fight Pass 8.
And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the cage, fighting out of the red corner. Please welcome Mr. Umar Wazir. Ladies and gentlemen, your fourth fight of the evening for IFT Fight Pass 8 is in the flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, official weight 57 kilograms. He holds an MMA record of 8 wins, 3 losses, no draws, and fights out of Peshawar. He represents Team Shaheen, Attah Ullah Khan. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, official weight 57 kilograms. He holds an MMA record of 3 wins, 2 losses, no draws, and fights out of Islamabad. He represents Passion Combat Academy, Muhammad Umar Wazir. Your referee in charge of the cage when the action begins, Jilbaz Khan.
Attah Ullah Khan versus Muhammad Umar Wazir. Attah Ullah Khan in the blue, Umar in the red. Both fighters ready to go. Both fighters seem like they're in the zone. And here we go, round number 1.
Osama Mehboob just told me backstage, Muhammad Umar Wazir is the future. He told me he's an amazing prospect, only 16 years of age, and says this guy is going to be the future of Pakistani mixed martial arts. Let's see if he can hold up to that high praise.
Both fighters reading each other right now, showing each other different looks. See, that's the interesting thing when you're fighting up against someone you've never seen fight. You don't know what they have. You don't know what they bring to the table. So you have to take your time and be careful.
Umar Wazir really loading up on that outside leg kick. But he's constantly showing him feints and looks just like that. It's constantly showing him ins and outs, constantly moving his head. Nice kick there though by Attah Ullah, intercepts him coming in.
Both fighters very light on their feet, as you would expect in this weight category. Attah Ullah Khan on the back foot. Umer Wazir slowly trying to control the pace here. Now an exchange.
Umer Wazir ends up on his feet after the scramble, now punishing him with those leg kicks.
Hard kicks there by Umer. Attah Ullah Khan back on his feet.
This is what I like about the next generation of mixed martial artists in Pakistan. Guys like Osam Mahmood, Attah, guys like Muhammad Umer Wazir in Islamabad. So many young, promising guys who, as you can tell, take this seriously. They have the physique. They're training the fundamentals. They're fans of the sport. Most importantly, they watch fights. You know they're fans of mixed martial arts in the UFC. And it shows when they're fighting. But right now, Muhammad Umer Wazir needs to show us something more. Nice knee to the body. Wow.
Beautiful takedown there by Umer Wazir.
But nice reversal there. Now has Umer Wazir up against the cage, does Attah Ullah. But once again, powers him down. Muhammad Umer Wazir, very explosive in these grappling exchanges.
Both fighters very quick, very slick. A very fast-paced exchange by both fighters here. And now back on their feet. Interesting fight so far.
Yeah, I mean, the inexperience in both fighters shows, but considering the level they're at right now, it's impressive that these guys have come in with so much oomph and so much confidence. But like you said, Salman, these are guys you can't find a lot of footage on. These are guys you can't really research, but wow, just like that. Attah Ullah grabs him, takes him down, and now he's on top of Muhammad Umer Wazir.
I mean, it's not just the fighting aspect, it's the fitness as well. I mean, look at these guys, these kids. They're so jacked. Were you this jacked at 16, Daniel? Round number 2 underway now. Muhammad Umer Wazir versus Attah Ullah Khan. Umer in the red, Attah Ullah in the blue. Very, very interesting fight so far. The future of mixed martial arts in Pakistan is right in front of us right now, and they're showing a lot of promise, a lot of talent. Regardless of how this fight turns out, who wins it, it's a win for Pakistan. It's a win for both of these kids because they're still amateur. They still have time. Hard hook there by Umer.
He's well out of range, but I think he really just wanted to throw that.
Umer's starting to open up here with the striking.
Circling out the right way, Umer knew the cage was behind him, went to the side where he had more open space.
Nice check hook at the exit though.
Superman punch attempted, and now Attah Ullah trying to go for the body lock. Has him right in front of his corner, exactly where he wants him to be.
Nice reversal there by Umer, but back up on the cage. Attah Ullah with the control. Trying to slow Umer down here. We're seeing some hints of inexperience, Daniel, but both fighters are fighting a really professional fight here, I must say.
Whoa, man, nice body hook, knee to the body, and then a couple of punches exchanged there between both guys. And you're right, there is an experience, but Salman, this is growth. I mean, normally when we look at the round of 16 or round of 32 for NFT, guys are coming in without a proper game plan, without knowledge of the complete mixed martial arts game.
Hard strikes by Muhammad Umer Wazir.
But these guys know how this game is fought. That's the growth we're seeing in Pak MMA. Up kicks are there for Umer Wazir. That was a mistake by Umar Wazir. He turned the wrong way, which allowed Attah Ullah to now be in full mount. This is a very good position for Attah Ullah Khan.
So far, we've seen Attah Ullah Khan very good in the grappling department. Umar is able to reverse here and there, but Attah Ullah Khan is just so good with the control and with the pressure. Throwing strikes now from top, has Umar's back. Umar nicely on his back again. And that will be the end of round number 2. Not a lot of action, you would say, in this fight, but considering the story of it, 2 really, really young kids here.
Dilbaz Khan in the middle of both these young, hungry prospects as we enter the deciding round, round 3. Attah Ullah and Umar Wazir have everything to gain and nothing to lose here.
Nice 1-2 there by Umar. Dilbaz thought Attah Ullah was rocked. Of course, this is an amateur bout, so you can't just let someone get...
I think he thought it was an eye poke, but he's okay. But you're right, it is amateur. You can't let anyone take too much damage. These guys have very long careers ahead of them. Ooh, nice. Deep to the body, returned there by
Umar.
Wazir. Trying to go for that cross to the body, but very well out of range. I think Umar still needs to learn a bit about his range control. Nice scramble there, ends up on top. Reverse that takedown attempt very well.
Let's see how Umar does on top now. So far, Attah Ullah has been able to succeed in the grappling department here. Umar's going to take his time, take his breath, stay close to Attah Ullah Khan here. Not give him any space.
Yeah, this is what Umar needed in this round. He's on top of him. He's throwing these strikes. He needs to try to posture up though. Get a vertical posture so he can throw some strikes. But so far, Attah Ullah Khan honestly holding on for dear life.
If you're Attah Ullah Khan, you should be thinking about the next move here. You can't just keep holding on to Umar. But let's say Attah Ullah has 2 rounds in the pocket. This is also good for him if the fight just keeps going on like this. It is the last round.
But you can't be sure. The first 2 rounds didn't have so much action where you can be 100% sure, yeah, I won that round or that I'm up ahead on the scorecards. Osama Mehboob now calling on him to posture up and throw strikes, but Attah Ullah constantly trying to sweep him. Umar, yeah, just like that. That's what he needs to do. Use his momentum, push him down up against the mat. And yeah, there we go. He breaks the posture. This is what Umar Wazir needed, but immediately Attah Ullah just trying to hold on.
This is really good for Umar. Attah Ullah pressed up against the fence here, using his legs to get out
Wow,
of it.
that never works, Salman.
Beautiful reversal there by Attah Ullah Khan, and that will be the end of the fight. What a privilege to see such high-level talent here in the Pak MMA circuit.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 29-28 for your winner by unanimous decision, Muhammad Umar Wazir.